Hey, right here is Casey WYATT. Casey WYATT, another good night here at Langley Speedway in these twin 64s. A 5th place in the first feature, 3rd place in the second feature, man, and more. It was a wild night.
Yeah, it was plenty interesting for sure. A few guys from years past showed up and still drive the same way they've been driving, and I think a few people drove him the same way he drives everybody else, and it didn't turn out too good for him the second race. So hopefully that's a sign of many things to come when he shows back up again. But besides that, talk more about us. We 92.9, the Wave Chevy run really good tonight. We looked pretty bleak after qualifying. We tried some new stuff all day in practice and carried it over into qualifying. It didn't work out too well, so we pretty much just changed the car back the way we had it the last week when we run 3rd, and with a few other minor changes, change of shock and some other stuff that really seemed to help the car tonight. Felt like we had a competitive 3rd tonight, so it was good. We sat there and stayed right there with Greg and Nick there those last couple of laps after that last restart, and really got her dialed in, and really looking forward to this 125 lapper coming up.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's what I was going to ask you about next week's 125 coming. Kind of like a little small prelude to the Hampton Heat 200. How does Casey WYATT feel right now about his chances here?
It's getting better and better each week, I can tell you. He talked to me last week, and we had a solid 3rd place finish, but still wasn't happy with the car, and I feel like we had a competitive 3rd place finish tonight. So a lot happier with the way things are going and what direction we're going in with the car. And got a few changes, I think, that'll make the car even better. So really looking forward to the Hampton Heat. Really looking forward to next weekend.
No doubt about it. That's Casey WYATT. Hey, right here is Nick Smith. Nick Smith, 4th place in the first feature, 2nd place in the second feature, man, and just a good overall strong night, man. But a lot of things going on that racetrack that got you there. Tell me all about it, bud.
Yeah, it was an interesting night. You know, we didn't really finish where we wanted to finish. We've been fighting this thing, trying to get it better all year. I mean, we've make a little headway, lose a little bit, but we feel like we're gaining on it some. So just looking forward to getting back out here and getting to the next race, and you know, so we can make it better. But wasn't really the night that I wanted. I've been wanting to get back in victory lane, man. It feels like I ain't been there in a while. So.
Yeah. Considering you were this there not too long ago, I imagine so. But anyways, you know, like you pointed out, 125 lap feature coming up next week. Getting set up here for the Hampton Heat. It's good. It'll be a good race for you. What's your thoughts on that, bud?
Yeah, hopefully by then we'll be ready to go. We could be a contender for that. You know, it feels like we've just been a 2nd, 3rd place car all year, and you know, which is, it's okay. We're not tearing anything up. You know, we're able to work on it, but just not able to get the time that we need out here at the track to try to make it better so we can get back up on top of things. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with everything, and I want to thank my sponsors, of course, Town Bank, Hamilton Chevrolet, First Team Advantage, Huffman & Huffman, Surf Rider, and of course Blue Water. Chris Hall put me in the car, and we're just having. I hope he's having fun, and we're just trying to do the best we can do with what we got, and you know, definitely got a great car here. Just got to get it back where it needs to be. So.
Yeah, that's Nick Smith on his night here at Langley Speedway. Hey, with me tonight is Greg Edwards. Greg Edwards, what a night for you, man. Won this here 2nd feature, and the first feature you finished 2nd. And just a whale of a night for you. Tell me all about your night, bud.
The night was pretty good. The first race we started 2nd. I just couldn't get track position on Matt. I mean, a lot of part of that race we were about a half a tenth quicker, but he got out a big lead on me, and I was messing around with Nick and got through there. And I just couldn't gather him back up. And he got a good win, and you know, when guys are really fast. And then, you know, typically me and CE got beating and banging again on a restart. I just don't know why these two cars just can't stay away from each other, but it is what it is. But you know, the second race we made a few adjustments, and like I said, I feel bad for Matt's misfortune, whatever happened to his engine or whatever. And but the car was on. I'd like to have been able to race him because I feel like we had improved it that little bit we needed, and. You know, we had a good cruise after that, so it ended up being a good points day, and I just got to thank the guys on the team for working so hard and, you know, keeping this thing up front for me.
Yeah, I've been asking everybody, Greg, and let me ask you too. We got a 125 coming up, another favorable race for you. I've always thought you were real good on these long races. When this 97 car is out front in clean air, she just likes to go, don't it?
Yeah, and that's kind of been for everybody this year. You know, if when Matt gets out front and gets out, you know, 5 or 6 car lengths, it's just real hard to catch him. And it's the same thing with me. So it's kind of odd how that works here. But yeah, we tend to be more favorable to the longer races. The second twin, we're usually very successful in. We've won quite a few of the second twins, and as the races get bigger, 150s and 125s, we've been successful at that. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm really looking forward to the Hampton Heat. We can keep that momentum going.
And that's Greg Edwards here tonight at Langley Speedway. Right here is Matt WALTZ. Matt WALTZ, kind of a crazy night for you tonight, man. Great race in the first one there with a big win. Second race not so hot, but take me all through your night, bud.
Yeah, just with the engine issues, I don't really know what happened. We took the checkered and we came around, and when I was doing my victory lap there after the first one, started getting a real funny sound coming from the engine. So we just kept trying to inspect it and see what we had going on there, and ended up it just didn't look like it was going to be good for the second race. So we just had to scramble and try and pull, some of the shocks and tires off the two car and put them on the zero. That way we could make the race. But it, hadn't really worked on it, and it was really just start and park, and it's been set up for South Boston. So it, just didn't want to run out here.
That 2 car though in that first race, Matt, when she gets out in clean air, it's gone.
Yeah, and I was really excited for the second race because I thought we were gonna have a really good car. Typically tend to be a little better in the second race, which we had seen a couple times this year. So I was really looking forward to it and was hoping we could bring home 2 wins tonight. But a lot of times, just guess that's just how it goes. So yeah. I just got to thank all the guys working so hard all day long and all night into the morning here on everything, and got to thank sponsors: Mom and Dad, WALTZ Engineered Sales, DAFCON Incorporated, Phil Forbes, Attorneys at Law, Grease Motorsports, Banks Racing Engines, J2 Performance, and everybody that helped me out, helped me get here.
And that's Matt WALTZ here at Langley Speedway.